Hello everyone, this is Ryan from the ProfitTrailer team, also known as RF Radio, on the ProfitTrailer official support server on Discord as well as elsewhere on the internet. With this video, I'm going to be going over the preparations ahead of downloading and installing your ProfitTrailer client. Now this is not going to be an install video. This is strictly going to be on the actions that need to be taken before you download and install ProfitTrailer. I will have separate videos detailing the installation for Mac OS, Windows, and Linux VPS operating systems. For Windows, I will be covering the PC and VPS at the same time, mainly because there's almost no difference between the two. If you know how to install the PC, there's only slight differences for the VPS, but we'll get into that in that video. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be talking about everything you need to get ready before downloading and installing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go to the wiki. So in order to get here, you need to go to wiki.profittrailer.com and you should see a page like this. For any kind of venture into this space, we highly recommend before going and buying ProfitTrailer to do some research about it. The support on Discord link right here on the welcome window, that's a great place to get information on ProfitTrailer and get to talk to the community, get to talk to the support specialists and stuff so that you can understand what ProfitTrailer is all about before you buy. So I highly recommend doing this before going ahead and buying, just to make sure that this is the right product for you. So now if you have already decided that you want to buy ProfitTrailer, the Getting Started section here on the upper left is what we're really after. The Quick Instructions link takes you to a very nice, concise instruction set on how to set up and run ProfitTrailer. Now, this is a very basic guide right here, so I'm going to elaborate a little bit as we go along. So if you haven't done so already, if you are planning on buying ProfitTrailer, go ahead and create an Exchange account and get your API keys. Now, if you are buying the new ProfitTrailer license, there is the availability now for 5 exchanges, and so you have Bittrex, Binance, Poloniex, KuCoin, and Huobi. Unless you're in the United States, in that case, if you are based in the United States, you will not be able to access Huobi, so you are warned. Don't try and do that. So in this case, whichever your exchange of choice is, there's going to be an option to create an API. Actually, before you do that, best to follow this instruction in order. Make sure when you verify your account, you set up two-factor authentication so that you secure your account just a little bit better than you would without it. So once you've done the two-factor authentication, you will go to the settings area. Now this is usually on the upper part of the window, usually to the right. You'll see something that either says account settings or just settings or options. If you click that, look for something in there that has to do with API keys. So if you see something that says API or API key generation, something like that, that's what you're after. Once you get into that module, you'll need to create 2 API keys with all options enabled except withdraw. Now, make sure you have withdraw turned off. That is the big part here. You don't want to accidentally have your API keys compromised and somebody have the ability to remotely withdraw from your account, because that's what this would enable. What you want to be able to do is secure that, so just turn withdraw off, but all the other options are okay to use. Now, each one of these API keys will have a secret with them. Make sure that you save these in a safe place, and that means don't save it anywhere online, don't save it in your email. I would actually put these onto a removable media if you must save them digitally, so that you have them, somewhere safe and not on your computer. Okay, so I can't stress that enough. Keep your APIs and your secret keys secret. All right. You can label one default, one trading to keep track of them if you want, but names really don't matter as long as you understand what they're for. It is important, though, here it says that on Bittrex and Binance, make a copy of your secret keys at this point, because once you navigate away from this page, they'll be permanently hidden. All right, so you want to make sure you save a copy of your secret keys before leaving the page. Now, pretty sure that Binance and Bittrex are the only ones doing it at the moment, but Poloniex was aiming that way, and this might be a model that may be going across the board for all exchanges eventually. So, best to get into this practice now. You will need these API keys because they will be going into your application.properties file when you go ahead and set up and run. Now, again, we will cover that in a separate video. So once you have your exchange account and your API keys all set up, go ahead and get your ProfitTrailer license if you haven't already done so. Where to buy reseller list here, that takes you to this page here, and you can now have a listing of all the different resellers and their website links and website if they have a website for this. So once you have done that, you get your ProfitTrailer license. If you're having trouble with the checkout process though, and you're still trying to buy, go through this online checkout tutorial here at the bottom of this page, and that'll walk you through the checkout process. And if you're still having some difficulties, go ahead and ask on the Discord support server. We'll be more than happy to help you. So going back to the quick instructions here, there's a little note. If you bought a subscription with the VPS, just skip directly to step 4. Otherwise, you're going to need to register your default API key on the Discord server with the PT Assistant. Okay, I can show you that real quick here. The Discord support server, here we are. This is the ProfitTrailer support server. Once you have created an account on Discord and joined the server, you will see the welcome page right here. And up to the top, you'll see the PT Assistant bot. Now, in order to talk to it, all you got to do is right-click that and then message. Okay. Now, I can't do that here because I have used the PT Assistant bot to enter my private key and everything, so I'm unable to show you directly, but the instructions here do hold. Once you are in the conversation with the PT Assistant, type this !add key and then follow the directions. The PT Assistant will essentially walk you through it. If you need an in-depth guide, there is one here on the API key guide. It's linked right out of the paragraph there. That gives you step-by-step details on how to use the PT Assistant bot to register keys. So there is one particular step in here that you need to do in order to access the support channels. It's the little let me in command here. So that is the !let me in, all one word. And that will allow you to, once you've entered that command, that should allow you access to all the support channels. So it will ask for your license number to validate it. And that's another thing you'll notice when you are doing your license key or the API key registration. It will ask you for your license key, so make sure you have that handy. Alright. I think they have covered this particular area. Yeah, this is the end of that. So make sure, if you don't know how to use the PT Assistant bot, reference this guide here and it will help you out immensely. So now that we've done all that, we are basically ready to do the initial configuration. So look at that, we've done 4 out of 6 steps here. So it's create account, get your API keys, make sure you save the API keys and secrets in a safe place, buy your license, register your default API key with the PT Assistant bot on Discord, then do the little let me in thing so you can access all the support channels. At this point, you would be ready to install, or should I say download, then install the ProfitTrailer client. So this is the end of this video. I will be covering the download and installation of the ProfitTrailer client for all operating systems in separate videos. So if you want to go ahead and follow on to that, there are these links right here on the initial configuration for all operating systems, including the ProfitTrailer VPS. So that is an option if you want to go and read ahead there while waiting for the video to come out. There you go. So if you like what you see on this video, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Please consider subscribing to the channel and click the little bell icon right next to the subscription button if you want to get updates on when we post new videos and content. If you want to take advantage of any of the links and knowledge that we have here for ProfitTrailer, all the links like for the Wiki, Discord server, and everything to do with ProfitTrailer. If there's a link for it, it's down there in the video description right below the video here. As always, stay safe, happy trading, and we will see you in the next video where we will start into the installation. If you need any help with your ProfitTrailer client, please consult the wiki at wiki.profittrailer.com, and if you still have more questions, don't hesitate to join us over on the Discord support server following the link on your screen.